excursion was supposed to be a chill day on a replica of a pirate ship, some lunch on board, and then a couple hours on a private island. That's not exactly what happened. In this video, you are going to see one of the craziest experiences I had while in Mexico.
You will not believe what just happened. Oh. People are throwing up. Good morning. We are going on some pirate excursion today. So we're up bright and early. We're gonna take a taxi to the marina. So this excursion is like on a big pirate ship, like a replica of a pirate ship. And we go out to an island. So we get to get out on the water, which I'm really excited about. About to start. Here we go.
Este es el capitán, that's your capitán. Es un capitán. Let's go, capitán.
Oh my God.
Let's keep going.
I was very surprised at how intense this pirate reenactment was. I knew it was just a show, but at certain moments it seemed just a little too real. What I loved about it was honestly way more hardcore than you would find in America. We were in the middle of the ocean and they were flinging themselves over 30 feet into the open ocean, being super rough with each other, punching each other, hitting each other. While this experience was pretty crazy, we had no idea the craziness that would ensue after our time relaxing on the beach.
We're about to go spend some time on that island over there. It was literally so crazy because all of a sudden people started getting thrown off the boat. It was a part of the show, but I was like, oh my gosh, they are hardcore.
This is me about to compete in a sack race.
2, 3,
You have to hop all the way to the stick, spin around the stick 10 times with your head facing down, and then sprint backwards towards the cup. And the first one to finish their cup of water wins. At this point, we were supposed to leave the beach and go back to the big pirate ship, but the waves had gotten so big and they were crashing on shore that the little boats couldn't get to shore to come and get us. Plus, we all had multiple bags and stuff that we didn't want to get wet. So what they did was they brought us garbage bags to put all of our items in, and then they sent over some kayaks to pick us up and the bags up. So we first put the older men and women on the kayaks along with their stuff to safely get them to the ship first. But then the kayak flipped. It completely capsized. It got hit by a big wave and completely flipped upside down with all the people on it and their stuff. So obviously the kayak option wasn't gonna work. At this point, we were like, what is happening? This is kind of scary. We're stuck on this island. The waves are huge. It seems pretty dangerous. What are we gonna do with all our stuff? So what they ended up doing was attaching a rope to the dinghy, the small boat in the ocean, and bringing it to shore for us to hold on to and swim basically to the boat. What we had to do was pull ourselves on the rope to the small boat through the waves, the huge waves crashing on our face, swimming to the dinghy, all the while trying to keep our bags out of the water so our stuff didn't get ruined. I felt like I was in some sort of naval training. It was pretty hectic, but pretty exciting. Since there was only one dinghy bringing us back and forth, and everyone had to swim to the dinghy, and then the dinghy had to go to the big pirate ship, it took a very long time to get us all back and forth.
You will not believe what just happened. It was absolutely crazy. As we were leaving the beach to get back on the big boat, it was impossible to take the small boat. So either you had to swim to the small boat or kayak to the small boat. We all had our stuff. A kayak flipped. Did you have anything to say about what capsized on the kayak in the ocean? And she doesn't have a bag. They forgot some bags. They didn't bring them all. They're on the beach and we're leaving. It's just because the waves were way too huge for people to get on the small boat to the big boat. It was crazy. People were falling over.
But the craziness didn't end there. The boat ride back ended up being the most rocky boat experience I've ever had in my life. No one could walk or stand up. People were throwing up, people were crying, everyone was soaking wet and exhausted from the crazy day.
It is so rocky. We have to like hold on to something. It is the rockiest boat I've ever been on in my life. People are throwing up. Oh. Oh my gosh. So now we're down the stairs and it's very rocky, and you can tell because of the chandeliers. So we got off the boat. It was very fun, very crazy, the craziest 8 hours of my life. Ending this absolutely crazy, insane day by the pool at sunset. And we ordered room service. Pretty good ending.